VODs marketing also making money as well. I mean, yeah, Twitch should be profitable. They've had 10 years worth of scaling and to figure out a monetization model that works, and they haven't. They just keep making bad decisions for it. An easy slam dunk that they've still never explored is VODs. VODs is still such an untapped goldmine for this platform that probably would have single-handedly pushed them closer to green. And that's the number one thing YouTube did for their streams is their VOD content from the streams, monetizing it. The reason Twitch isn't profitable with the biggest market share of the streaming space is because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Oh, you don't have any earbuds anymore? That's fucking rough. Well, hopefully you can find them or fix them. Thanks, resub squirrel. So running the kick is the answer? For what? For who? For streamers? What does that even have to do with what I was just talking about with Twitch being incompetent? But I mean, I feel like as a viewer, it doesn't really matter. Like, as a viewer, it doesn't matter. You're gonna go wherever it's most comfortable. If you don't like Kick, you're not gonna go to Kick, even if your favorite streamer's there. If you don't like Twitch, you're not gonna stay on Twitch, even if your favorite streamer's there. It's just that simple. Kick is super clunky right now, so most people are gonna choose not to go to Kick until it's ironed out. It's just the brass tacks of things. The platform that offers the better service is going to have the more users. Yeah, I guess a benefit of Kick is there's no ads, right? So you get a completely ad-free experience. And another good thing is the streamers that go there on a Twitch contract no longer need money from their community. Like there's plenty of pros you can find for streaming on different platforms. Like XQC, for example, he signed a $100 million contract. He doesn't need donations from his community. He doesn't need subs anymore. He can just go live on Kick. There's no ads, so it's just a seamless viewer experience, assuming the website functions. Like, there's plenty of positives you can spin. And you never have to visit the gambling category unless he starts gambling. And since there's no ads, you don't get steak shoved down your throat. From everything I've seen, steak isn't even on the website until you go into slots and casinos. So if the viewers just go there for him, they can watch him with no ads. Don't need to donate in order to keep his lights on. You can find positives. Thanks to the resub JK and Breezy. Good question, Akazino. I guess it depends on how much you edit shit, because that's going to be your biggest bulk. Only ad-free because no one wants to have them advertised? Yeah, probably. Brand risks and shit like that. But it doesn't... For you, the viewer, it still doesn't matter. You still get the ad-free viewing. Again, it doesn't matter to a viewer. Yeah, XQC streaming Batman on Kick is certainly it's certainly another bad look for Kick as well. At least they shut that shit down though. Because that's just straight up illegal. Which is another thing I saw people talk about. Since it does use Twitch or Amazon AWS, if they continue to allow illegal shit on the service, the AWS could be pulled. I did see some clip on Twitter about X saying like that wouldn't happen. It'd be like an IP pulling service because they don't like you. That's not a good comparison. That's not one-to-one. If a platform is just engaging in illegal activity endlessly, they can absolutely decline to provide the service. 100%. Thanks to the bits Ghosts and Akazino. Can you explain what you meant by Twitch not monetizing VODs? Oh, sure, yeah. VODs are a completely untapped component of Twitch. VODs are oftentimes clunky, non-functional garbage, and they are not monetized at all by Twitch. Even if you have like one ad on it or something, that is a far cry from how YouTube uses VOD content on the platform. They don't know what the fuck to do with it. Twitch is very misguided on monetization on their platform. Ads play like every 5 minutes on VODs. What? I've never had an ad on VOD, and I don't even use an ad block for Twitch. Because my ad block doesn't work. I've never got a fucking ad on a VOD on Twitch. There's ads on VODs all the time. How the fuck am I not getting served them then? And there's no money to the streamers for VOD advertisements. Like, there's nothing in the analytics for, like, I don't know, VOD ads, and it's not lumped up with, like, the normal ad revenue. Where does it go? I've never even heard of that before. That's news to me. Maybe it's clumped. I've never seen it in, well, granted, I don't really look at the number breakdowns or anything, but there's no category or anything for VOD monetization or VOD revenue or anything that I've seen. We're talking Twitch, right? Like, you guys aren't confusing Twitch for YouTube VODs? I've never seen that. Huh. Interesting. I've never been served an ad on a VOD, somehow. Interesting. Well, that's news to me. I guess streamers just don't see anything from it? I think you have to enable it. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's only on mobile? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Because I've never even heard about that. Thanks to the Prime, Nico, the resub Juicy, and Bird Legs. Don't you have ad block on? Not for Twitch, my ad block doesn't work. I get pre-rolls and mid-rolls on Twitch all the time. If you're a partner, you don't see ads. That's not true. I still see ads pretty much anytime I go to any stream ever. Man, what a horrible example. What the fuck? During every watch party, I always get ads. Did Will just do an ad break or something? Let me go to someone that doesn't do ad breaks. That's so unlucky. Oh my god. I'm so embarrassed. Here, Moon. Well, no, Moon also does ads sometimes. What the fuck? Someone quick, tell me someone that doesn't do ads. So I get my pre-rolls like I always get. Do Vinny. Okay. This is so frustrating. This is so fucking frustrating. Oh my god. Well. They must have just turned it off for me, just to make me look like a damn fool. Go to every VOD watch party ever. I get 7 to 8 ads just like all of you during every single ad break. I get pre-roll ads on every single ad, or on every single stream. Watch your own stream and run an ad. That is so big brain that it's stupid, because it wouldn't work. I can't serve myself an ad. But that, man, some people have some very creative solutions to some very interesting problems. Thanks, resub Azarok. Hassan is literally gambling in Japan right now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Hassan's take always sponsored gambling, not gambling as a whole? Hasn't he done poker streams and shit? I think his whole issue was just being sponsored to promote gambling and using house money and shit. Which I think is a very fair take that I also agree with. I think sponsored gambling is shit. Using house money and misleading people like that is shitty. Thanks to Prime Lucid. Yeah, we were already talking about Smosh. I don't think it's worth all of that effort, Mac. Gambling is illegal in Japan? Nope. We actually talked about this in depth on the podcast. The way Japan gets around the gambling laws, at least as Andrew explained it, and I trust him as a source, is when you go to a parlor that has a gambling device, such as like, man, I don't even know, like a pachinko or something, right? You don't get money. You get little balls. So you get these little balls from the machine, which you then take to someone who buys the little balls for a fixed rate, which is very interesting. It's how they get around it. And then I think Abroad in Japan also made a whole piece of content on how that works as well, because he went to a parlor and gambled and explained it there as well. Oh, yeah, from 4 years ago. Wow, this is a huge video from him. Yeah, right here. Japan's gaming obsession explained. Like chips then. Pretty much exactly like chips. But like little balls. Gaming, not gambling. Well, that's what it's about, brother. That's what it's about. I'm pretty sure it's that one that's about going there and playing the machines. I'll double check. But he's got the balls in the thumbnail, which is exactly what I'm talking about. The reason he puts gaming in there is because you can't actually call it gambling. See? He's a resub Holden. A pachinko esports team. Oh, I'd be hype. Yeah, yeah. Professional pachinko squad. Fucking go crazy with it.